Hello, viewers, and welcome out to a new reaction video. The latest Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer has just dropped, and I know it's a little late for us to be kind of reacting to it, seeing it came out, I believe, yesterday or day before. But obviously, I've been kind of busy with work, and there's been some behind-the-scenes technical issues we've been really hardcore trying to deal with and figuring out how to overcome, but I still wanted to bring a reaction to this newest trailer. I've been trying to stay as best away from all the spoilers that I potentially could. Obviously, thumbnails of certain people and things like that don't really help, but that's my own fault for keeping certain notifications and things like that. So kind of, dug my own hole there. But overall, I haven't seen really much. So hopefully, won't have too many spoilers from what I did see, but we'll have to just kind of tell you, and I'll tell you the things that I did see if they do appear. So let's go ahead and react to this, and we'll maybe dive into some of maybe the Pokemon website and some other things to see if we get any more detail than what we get in the trailer. Also, just as a quick note, I'm still, right now, before watching this, I'm leaning towards Scarlet, just because of the name. Professor Seda, Professor Turrell, okay. Others. Oh, that's a new Pokemon I haven't seen. You, Mister. Electric type, are you a Pikachu clone? Who would like to be a Pikachu clone? Four-player co-op? Be the first co-op since Let's Go. You're the one I maybe saw it a little bit of the thumbnail. Oh, and that's the other one. LeChunk, I love his name. It looks a little different than this Pokemon series. It looks like it has everything in one. On for Larvitar. Cinematic footage. Epic. Is it a rocket? Oh, he's like a cyber. Oh, he's like the legendary Pokemon. I like the one on the left a bit more, but I do see the Bible too. I think I like the one on the left more. Oh, that's Scarlet's legendary. Okay, well, even more. Whatever. I do like the futuristic one, though. November 18th, so we do get a release date. I'm going to go ahead and pause it here because I think eventually it's going to start diving into my other videos. So initial little thoughts is obviously we got to see a couple new Pokemon without confirming who they are for sure, other than the LeChunk, which I think was a hilarious name. Get the legendary for the box arts, which definitely are very interesting takes. Definitely the one on the right has a more futuristic element. Can't really tell for sure on typings. Maybe electric on the violet guy, but I mean, you could see flying, maybe fighting. I don't know, fire could be even a thing with the colors. I mean, there's a lot of options. You could say dragon, poison, a lot of different things for the violet legendary, but maybe that's something we can figure out in the website itself. But definitely cool looking legendaries for sure. Maybe they have names. I don't know if they revealed that in the trailer or not, but definitely leaning a bit toward more the left one, like I said, the Scarlet one, which is also the title I was leaning more toward. For those that remember our Sword and Shield reactions and all that, originally I was leaning more towards Sword until I saw the legendaries and then I went to Shield. But definitely still leaning towards Scarlet. I just like the colors of that guy, and it just, I don't know, looked more cooler in the real world thing. I don't know. But yeah, let's dive into the Pokemon's website, see if there's anything more we can uncover there like we did last time, and we'll see you over there. So here I am on the Pokemon website using my phone here because it's just easier to access. But we apparently do have the names of the legendaries. Koraidon and Miraidon. I don't know, maybe I'm pronouncing these completely wrong. Far surpassed those of other Pokemon, and everything else is still surrounded in mystery. So we don't really know much about them right now, it looks like. And it looks like when you just click on them, it doesn't really say anything else. And here's some of the little ones that were shown in the trailer, which is Palmy. I like his name. He's a mouse electric type, so just like similar to Pikachu. Used by Nemona, your friend. Okay, so he's another one of the Pikachu clones, which is usually common in these things. Interesting. All right, so yeah, he's got a little bit about him there. Let's check about Lechonk. I like his thing. He's a normal type Pokemon. Interesting. Got Gluttony, Aromavale. Another one used by the friends, and the Excellent Nose. Surprised it doesn't have like pickup or something. Timid, faint-hearted, also strong. It's maybe like good attack, but because it's timid, it's slower speed or something maybe. Trying to guess like it's stat stuff. What was this one? Natural Cure and Static were this one's abilities. And the last is Molive, kind of like Olive. Grass Normal. Not really much. I don't know if there's been much under the Grass Normal type. Early Bird means it wakes up early. Super Small. Well, that comes out of its head can make an opponent's flinch. Interesting. I mean, yeah, he gets a little bit about some of the Pokemon in here and things like that, and obviously our starters that we kind of know a bit about. Let's see if we got anything more in this thing. Let's see about the characters here. So obviously we have our protagonist, the different professors. Oh, they're based on version exclusive, so I'm assuming she's the Scarlet and he's the Violet. So I do prefer the Violet Professor. It's almost like old time versus new time. Each is carrying out certain lore passed down by the region. Interesting. So it may be like almost a different story based on who you pick. That could be interesting. Oh, here's the apparently rival. Sunny, energetic disposition. She loves Pokemon battle. Experienced trainer. She's not the best at throwing Pokeballs. Interesting. All right, so we get a little bit about some of the new characters. Let's see if there's anything new coming here. So we know about the open world. We see the little logos here, which we don't know if I don't think we have confirmation on what those mean yet. Like a trainer boy. He almost looks like he has like a Tauros on his shirt there. Battle Stadium, Pikachu, because, you know, mascot. Got some fire looking things. Nothing about like evil teams yet, but maybe that's something with the fire. So you do see like exclamation marks, but you also see behind him some Flabébé floating around. So maybe that means that there are still like the roaming Pokemon like Sword and Shield or Arceus, like how the Venonat and stuff are. But we're not sure for sure yet. You don't see any like following Pokemon. We heard, yeah, about the multiplayer. Definitely be interesting to see how that all truly works. If it's going to be like Sword and Shield, where it's only certain areas you can do multiplayer, or if it's going to be something more vast than what we're even saying. Obviously, the trailer and the pre-orders are all on here. I didn't really see anything else on the actual site that I'm seeing here. Yeah, no. Okay, so yeah, nothing really else on the Pokemon website. But I think this is where we're going to go ahead and wrap up this reaction video. Definitely, like I said, still leaning towards Scarlet. Definitely the legendaries. Definitely very hyped for it. Definitely going to be interesting to kind of see what other perspectives are from other people that I kind of admire and look up to as well, or get inspiration from. Definitely still leaning a bit more still towards Claxley. I would say Foy Coco, I think that's the other one's name, is the next highest, and then Sprigatito is my least. But that could tentatively change if they do show us evolutions. I'm still trying to stay heavily spoiler-free as best I can. But like I said, things can still leak out, or, thumbnails, Twitter, I'm not hardcore avoiding it because I'm not staying off all social medias or things like that, or turning off notifications until this release out. But I'm trying my best for this game to be as spoiler free as possible, just to see how I prefer, whether I preferred like I did with Sword and Shield, where I figured out pretty much everything prior to, or if I prefer this method where it's kind of like, ooh, surprising for everything. So hopefully we get to see more before this November release and get some more knowledge. I assume we will. But for now, I think this is, like I said, where we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Be sure you do hit that like button because it really does help out the video. Subscribe if new. We definitely will have hopefully some videos coming up here soon, just kind of explaining what's kind of been going on lately with our tech issues and stuff like that. And then hopefully we'll have our spring summer showcase coming before the first day of summer. So stay tuned, definitely. And we'll see you guys all in the next video stream, whatever it may be. This is going to be the Modern Gamer signing out. Caca.